Hey, my name is Gabe. I'm with API Nation. We are connecting the world's applications. How often have you been out in the field, had somebody call you, not been able to see who they are on their caller ID because their information isn't in your Outlook contacts? It's embarrassing when it happens. You have to ask them, who is this? Not very professional. The best agents make sure their contacts are always updated, and the easiest way to do that is to connect dotloop to Microsoft Outlook so those contacts are always fresh, always updated. You always know who you're talking to or texting. Let me show you how easy it is to do it with API Nation. In dotloop, you have all these people. You want them in your Microsoft Outlook. So you just click here on My Account, click Apps, and then you'll click Go to our app directory. And here are all the apps that work seamlessly with dotloop. API Nation has made some integrations and they are all in here. You can see here's our Outlook contacts. If you're a Google contact user, click here, but we're talking about Outlook contacts. So we're going to click Activate. And this is the best part. These syncs at API Nation, we make them so easy to set up. So all you have to do is click Connect dotloop. You'll sign into dotloop, authorize API Nation to take all those contacts and sync them to dotloop. Same thing with Microsoft Outlook, Connect Outlook. If you already signed in on the browser, it'll just sign you in like you saw. If you're not signed in on this browser, all you have to do is type in your username and password and sign right into Outlook, and you'll end up on this screen. And this is the last piece. So here you're just gonna make a few decisions. Make sure you have the right account in dotloop and the right account in Outlook. Sync only contacts from the folder dotloop. That means that when we sync all your dotloop contacts from dotloop into Outlook, we're gonna put them in a special folder called dotloop. That way you know those are your business dotloop contacts. And any changes you make to those will also be synced back to dotloop. It's a two-way sync. But because they're in that dotloop folder in Outlook, any of your personal contacts in Outlook that aren't in that folder, they won't be touched, they won't be put into dotloop, they'll stay just in Outlook where they belong. So if you have some contacts in Outlook that you don't want synced back to dotloop, leave this box checked. That way only the contacts that are in that dotloop folder in Outlook get synced back. Last few decisions, you want the loop participants synced, the dotloop people, and as we said, Outlook contacts updated back to dotloop. If there happens to be a match, do you want dotloop to be the point of truth? Or would you prefer we update it to the Outlook contacts? It's up to you. Most of my contacts are updated in dotloop, so I'm gonna use that as the point of truth. And then I just need to verify I'm not using another service to sync my contacts into Outlook. If I was using any of these mentioned, we might end up with some duplicates, and we don't want that. I'm not using anything else. API Nation is it. And that's it. You can see participants, dotloop people, they're both going to Outlook contacts, and Outlook contacts are headed back to dotloop people. Let me show you what that looks like in Outlook. Here's my Outlook, and I'm just gonna come down here to contacts. And you can see these contacts are already starting to come across from dotloop. And as I said, there's this folder in dotloop. Anybody in this folder, if I update them, they'll get sent back to dotloop. Anybody that's not in this folder, if I update them in Outlook, that's it. Now, if you ever update any contact information, you or your admin, your virtual assistant, your personal assistant, you update that information in dotloop, it'll automatically get synced to your phone. Even if you're out in the field, you don't have to do anything. It's always fresh. We hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, shoot us an email, give us a phone call. We're API Nation. We're connecting the world's applications. We love doing this stuff.